Hi, Billy. How you doing?
I'm fine now, yeah.
Good, good. So we just had about 15 guys come in from all over, as far as the UK and New Jersey and California and North Carolina, all kinds of different places. How do you think it went this weekend?
I thought it was excellent. We really did a lot of good stuff and really opened the minds to all we had pro wrestlers there, we had Olympic wrestlers, we had amateur wrestlers, Greco freestyle wrestlers, jiu-jitsu. We had all different types of people, and we got through to them about catch as catch can and the vastness of the abilities of a catch wrestler.
Yeah, and this program really isn't about making somebody a master of it, because you never master it.
No, you never stop learning.
Yeah.
Well, once you learn how to, we're trying to teach people to learn how to learn. Once you get a person who knows how to learn in the martial art field, then he can blossom out. Well, you can't dictate to them and say, first you do this, for a second you do this, third you do this, the fourth step is this, because any kind of combat fighting and street fighting doesn't work that way. You show a person how to do it, explain how it works, and then it's got to be done explosively, and then you can correct any mistakes afterwards, and that's easy. And another thing that is very important is that people don't realize that the same move or submission doesn't work exactly the same way with everybody, because you have tall guys, short guys, thick guys, heavy guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you just have to, if you've got the knowledge and technique, you can adjust to make anything work.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that everybody's taking away, is that you don't teach like a 1, 2, 3 like per technique. You're showing the concepts of how to wrestle.
Yeah, and the body, you've got to know how to get the power from your own body, and the angles of the knees and the ankles and the hip, the shoulders and hip working together. And like, now nobody does that in any of those sports. Your Greco, your freestyle wrestlers, they don't do it because they don't know it. The coaches don't know it.
Yeah, it's kind of died away or whatever.
It's died away.
Now, let me get your opinion on this. I just found out that Josh Barnett, he was going to be here this weekend, but he wasn't, because he went and competed at the Gracie Nationals tournament, and he is now the over 206-pound advanced grappling Gracie Jiu-Jitsu champion now. He just won, and he dedicated his win to you.
Oh, great. That was great. I want to congratulate him, because I didn't know that had happened, but the thing is, I have no surprise about that, because catch as catch can is superior to any grappling sport that has ever been. And all the names of your jiu-jitsu schools now saying like a triangle or kimura. If you look back in old wrestling books and etchings, you can see both moves done 500 years ago, and if they were etched in those days, they had to be done 1,000 years before that.
Absolutely.
A triangle is a figure four, which names itself because of the shape of your legs that you've got the hole with. A double wrist lock, self-explanatory.
Yep.
But the jiu-jitsu idiots that say, oh, because a guy called Kimura beat the Gracies with a double wrist lock, the Gracies named it a Kimura.
And Kimura
learned it from Carl Gotch from my gym.
Yeah.
Who was taught by my coach.
Right.
So, my coach was taught by his coach. His coach, a double wrist lock has been used in catch as catch can wrestling for hundreds of years. So, any of you jiu-jitsu guys that think a Kimura is jiu-jitsu or triangle is jiu-jitsu, listen, shake yourself up or come to one of our seminars.
And absolutely, it really is an eye-opener, and that's been the experience of almost everybody that's come and trained with you here at the Scientific Wrestling Certifications. I wanted to get your opinion too. recently Randy Couture's been saying in interviews that he's moving away from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and towards catch as catch can. I just wanted to get your opinion on that.
Well, I think that's a smart move because I will never change my opinion about catch as catch can being the greatest grappling sport in the world, because it is. But it was more so before television and video cameras, where all these different styles didn't know each other. When the jiu-jitsu guy came to, the Gracie's coach came to Wigan thinking he was going to be the master. He got beat very, very easily. But when the catch wrestler used to beat all these different guys from all the different sports, they picked up and learned how they got beat, and they took it back, and then they claimed it as they invented it. Now, catch basically invented everything. Catch as catch can wrestling. Any kind of submission in grappling sports came from catch as catch can wrestling.
Wonderful.
As for Couture, good luck. I hope I can get with you, maybe sometime at least, just have a coffee and talk about wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Randy, some of his fights, like he had a fight against a gentleman by the name of Mike Van Arsdale, and it was a great match because they were two high-level wrestlers going.
Yeah.
But it would be really great to see Randy Couture trained by the man who taught Sakuraba a thing or two. That would be really amazing. So thanks, Billy. I just wanted to thank you again for coming out and sharing everything you know and turning everybody on to the style of catch as catch can wrestling.
My pleasure.